We finally made it. It took us 9 hours to come here. You know, I'm gonna write a blues song for the next album. It's just one word. I've got the Stau. Bum, bum, bum. I've got the Stau. Bum, bum. When I wake up this morning, I got the Stau. But anyway, we are here. And my amps are not on. They call it an electric guitar. All right, let's get it on.
Hard day's drive or hard day's night?
Well, the thing is, every time we're in Germany, at some point you're gonna hit the Stau. And on these 3 days that we came over to do this festival and then one gig in Switzerland and one other in Germany, we hit one every day, 2 today and the other was so. The drives that were quite long already from the start, like 450 or something, turned into 6-hour trips. This one today, 9 hours. So it's like, I feel like, but you know, rock and roll is the medicine to everything. And of course, this.
Germany seems to be an important quote-unquote market for you.
I think it's for any musician playing in Europe or living in Europe, Germany is the main market for most bands, I think. England is good, but you have to get into that market to be good there. And I would like to, we've done a lot of work in Germany, and then like the Czech Republic, Poland. We were in Hungary this year as well. And I'd like to branch out a little bit more. We'll see, but Germany for sure is the best place for me.
You're acting strange, and I don't understand the word you're saying. Could it be you're confused from all your endless praying? Listen to yourself, and please turn off that television. You're too blind to see, you're stuck in tunnel vision with a gun in your head. Open your eyes, take a look around, see the light. Open your mind, try for a little while to unwind, 'cause too many gods can kill. From channel to channel, You're choosing your religion. You're ready to pay for any kind of sweet salvation to the gods in your head. Open your eyes, take a look around, see the light. Open your mind, try for a little while to unwind, 'cause too many gods can kill.
How helpful was your own musical history for getting into these markets, having played with Leningrad Cowboys and Wishbone Ash mainly?
Well, I don't know how much Leningrad Cowboys helped, other than the fact that it was a big name in the 90s. And but just before I joined Wishbone Ash in 2001, I had just in the same year completed a tour with Lynyrd Skynyrd and one with Thin Lizzy, and I had a record deal on the table, the papers at home, ready to be signed, and I was looking forward to starting my career, solo career here. But then Andy Powell from Wishbone Ash called, and I just thought, you know, it's a once-in-a-lifetime offer, so I joined Wishbone Ash. Spent 4 years with them, and that certainly helped here for me a lot.
Now you're playing at the Rother Bluestage, I guess for the first time now.
Yes, this is the first time.
And it's going to be special when you have another drummer with you.
Yeah, I seem to have a, excuse me. My main drummer, Miri Miettinen, is on leave until April. So if the gig would have been tomorrow, he could have made it. No, he's going to do a gig starting mid-April when we start gigging again. And the producer of the last album, Auch, he was supposed to do these 3 gigs, but he had a prior commitment that he couldn't get out of. He thought he could get out from them, but he couldn't. So I freaked out a little bit, and I thought, okay, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Those bastards called drummers. So I had a list of drummers I got from friends, and the second one who answered was Sami Osala from Sunrise Avenue. So, he's a great drummer. I think 12 years ago I met him and we jammed. He was playing in a house band in Helsinki in an Irish pub, and we jammed, and I turned around and said, hey man, you're really good. He was a kid then, remember? And it would be nice to play together. So he was like, oh, that would be fantastic. So then there was an opening 10 years ago, but he couldn't make it. So now that I called, he was like, yes, I'm coming. So that's great.
And it attracts some more people coming to the show.
Yeah, it has, especially young women.
We released a new album, actually the 15th album I've released under my name. The other ones are released under the name Kimi Räikkönen. But this album is called Another Day, came out in January here in Europe. And it is my return to a trio. And we're going to play the title track now. This is called Another Day. It's about our lives sitting in a car for fucking too long. And, if you see musicians, most of them always have a flat arse because we always sit on it. That's all we do. Well, he's still doing it, but that's his job. Oh, bad luck. Yeah. Anyway, this is called Another Day. Tomorrow is another day. Yeah, 6 hours to Hamburg. We're probably going to miss the flight. Anyway. I ain't getting any younger, and home's a million miles away. There ain't no slowing down, it's getting better day by day.
Anyway, with the new album, you've returned to the old format, playing as a trio.
Yeah, I mean, I started as a trio the whole 90s, and all the way to 2012 I played as a trio. In 2012 I made an album called Melodic Relief, which had a lot of guest players, guest guitar players, Thomas Blug, Andy Powell and Matti Manninen played on it, and different drummers and different bass players. And to go on road to promote that, I needed to have another guitar player, so I got another guitar player, Marko Karhu, who's a great player and a very nice guy, but 2015 he said that, you know, he has a young boy at home and he doesn't want to tour so much. And I know that he regrets it now, but it was for me me quite clear that when he said that, you know, I want to stay home more, that a trio is what it is. And a lot of people have come back and said this is the format they like. Everybody liked it with Marko as well, but this seems to be the format that works best. And for me, it's great because the time I spent with another guitar player, I actually focused a lot on my singing because I didn't have to play so much stuff. He could cover a lot of the rhythmical stuff, and I could just sing and play the simple stuff. So I got stronger on the singing, and now when we do as a trio, I can feel it, and I'm more comfortable playing guitar and singing at the same time. So I think you will see tonight that it works.
It took you quite some time to feel comfortable playing guitar and singing. The first 3 albums were instrumental albums.
Yeah, that was actually not... After the 3rd album was made, I was on a TV show in Finland and I played a couple of instrumental songs, and they asked, what are you going to do now? Are you going to sing on the next album? Yeah, of course. And I didn't even think about it. And you know, if I have to listen back to my earlier albums where I sang, it's kind of, I don't know if I want to listen to them at all. There's some stuff that I'm okay with, but I think in 2009, when Kaleidoscope came out, that's when I sort of realized my limits. You know, I'm not, I can sing in a certain range, okay, why should I try to sing high if I can't? It's not worth it, so I stick to what I know, and my singing is second to my guitar playing, obviously, but I sing my own lyrics, my own songs. We have some covers in the set, but most of them are in what we call a medley. At the end, where we play a lot of stuff, and there's no singing. I play the singing parts on the guitar. And at the moment, it seems to be, I pay attention to what I sing, and I feel comfortable as a singer. In the 90s, it was more like, oh, I said I have to sing, so I have to sing. And I have some very good friends who are great singers, who I've asked for help, you know, mainly, for instance, they told me one very important thing, that you can't sing until you know the lyrics very well and you can feel them, because otherwise you are reading them in your mind when you sing, and it will sound like blah 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 blah. There's no nuances, there's no feeling to certain words that might mean something in the lyric. So I tried to focus on that. That if I sing my own lyrics, I have to know what they are about and I have to feel them, and I can feel it. I don't know if anybody else can feel it, but it helped me a lot when they told me that, you know, before you know that, a lot of people can sing great, but they not necessarily don't sing the story, they just sing. So I said, you're not a great singer, sing your story. Focus on that. Don't try to be something you're not.